So when you guys are around the EU, just remember the policy, okay? Would Benji get mad at me? Would Ray get mad at me with every action that you do, okay? Louis already knows that. I'm talking more to you, Tictac. I'll be honest. Like,
But what did I do?
what the fuck do you... I heard you made one phone call and then suddenly we at war. What happened there?
Oh, what do you mean, the one to Larry?
Yes.
I mean, you never asked me about it.
Okay, tell me now then.
So I called Larry, right? That's my uncle. I'm like,
That's
hey,
my
uncle,
son.
what's going on, man? Why are fucking Cypress people like robbing my boys and shit? And then he says, I don't know what's going on. Call Lang. Hangs up the phone. You know, like I was on friendly shit. I was like just asking him, hey, what's going on, uncle? Like, why are they robbing us? Like, what's the problem? Do we have any beef? Like, what's going on? He's like, I don't know. Call Lang. 2 minutes later, Lang calls me. Fuck you want, Tic-Tac? Why you keep calling my boys? I'm gonna smoke every single one of y'all. Hangs up the phone. And then a minute later, there's like a convoy of 20 of them in front of the house. Out of nowhere. Out of thin air. Literally, they started something out of thin air.
Okay, what else?
They've been starting shit with everybody. Like, literally. Us, besties, ballas, the other ballas, they have beef with everyone. Looks like they're trying to fight problems with everybody, and they're not claiming their set. So they get their boys to black out and go rob people. And then if they get caught, they're like, oh yeah, we're not Cypress.
Okay.
I mean, to be honest, I was even asking this to Tic Tac earlier, and even Ray, just to get his opinion. I was like, what is your opinion on the war? You know, kind of like what Tic Tac said. I think they're trying to prove themselves, yada yada, by doing, you know.
Yeah, they're trying to like shit, swing their dick to everybody in the city. They have beef with everybody. Nobody likes them.
Yeah, we just have to stick to what we're currently doing and wait until they call, honestly.
I think...
But like I'm telling you, Benji.
Here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. If you are the one that's trying to figure something out, it'll be less of a... I don't know how to say this, but I'm not trying to belittle you calling Larry or anything like that. I just want to be able to see the tone for myself. You know what I'm saying? The thing that I heard about what happened there was apparently from the start of Tsunami till for about 6 solid hours, you kept on asking Perez if you could make a call, right?
No. What? No.
You sure about that?
Who said that?
Perez.
I'm 100% sure. No. I was the thing I was asking Perez was, does he want to call them? That's what I asked Perez. Because the storm before that, right? Because we were talking NA, right? EU, the storm before that. KJ was trying to call Speedy. We knew Speedy was around. He called him 3 times and he never picked up. So what I was trying to tell Perez is, you know, you want to try call them yourself, Perez? You know, maybe he'll pick up for you or something. Okay. And then we realized that Larry was around.
Yeah,
and then,
don't crash.
And then I was like, Larry's around. You want to talk to him? Something came up along the lines of, oh, I'll just call him myself or something. And I just called him and asked him, what's going on, Unc? Like, what's going on? Like, no smoke, no beef, no nothing. What's going on, Unc? And then Lang called me like, fuck you on, Tic-Tac.
Yeah, but I don't get why they would jump straight into war instead of have talk at least or some shit. That part I don't understand.
Why did they not want to talk before they came to stop busting and shit like that? Is what you're saying?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like they were avoiding KJ.
I was gonna say, like the day that shit happened, like prior to NA and like, you know, prior to like whatever happened at NA, I was saying leave things at where if they have an issue, like for example when we robbed their boy at the fence, right?
Correct.
We caught him, right, for robbing us. If they have an issue or any further issue, they will call us.
Correct.
Right. By calling them, and I'm not pointing fingers or saying anyone's in the wrong here, okay? But by calling them, it kind of gives them an excuse to be like, oh, you're this to my boy, yada, 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 fuck you, we'll see you, you know.
Yeah,
kind of like giving an out, you know what I mean?
I think, like, for this is my thing, okay? This is a new group, boys, and I need y'all to, like, carry the fucking flag the right way. You know what I'm saying, Tic-Tac? It's because there's a lot of things with your energy, like you, Louis, you, Tic-Tac, the young gunners and shit like that. You need to like
on the mountain above.
You need to like fucking contain that energy, and when we tell you to release, you bust all over the place. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fucking. You guys need to be like a fucking thick ass spring. You know, that fucking bounces everywhere the second we let it go. The thing is here, okay? When you make suggestions like, oh, maybe you should call Perez if you want to find out, blah blah blah. For me, I understand what Louis is saying, Tic-Tac. There's nothing to find out. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to be found out. They got clapped. They got robbed. You want to come again? Go ahead. You see what I'm saying? you had the upper hand until you decided to say, oh, how come you robbing us? You know what I mean? The impression is there. Like these small phone calls just poke at the wrong thing and then suddenly we're at war. You know what I'm saying? It's not your fault.
Yeah, but
I don't think you're doing something wrong. It's just that I think that's the climate that we're in. You know what I mean?
yeah, but I think people failed to mention that before that phone call, right? They were hunting for us.
Okay, then
They
let
were
them hunt.
circling the house. They took Atlas.
Well, she just said that she was kidnapped from Little Soul, but the person that kidnapped her was one guy, saw her leave from Fudge, yada yada, but she never confirmed to me that it was them. And I made
Okay,
sure I
but-
was
Yeah.
like, do you know if it's Loco or
Here's the-
Roberto?
Here's the
She's
thing,
like,
though. It
"No."
doesn't matter anymore because here we are in the war, you know?
No. This is Ray.
Right.
This is about the associates knowing how to push the buttons of the general, the members. You know what I'm saying? Because we want everybody to be on the same page here. We want to make people feel like they're doing the right thing. You know what I mean, guys?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if me or Ray was awake, you want to call somebody, we would have easily called somebody and then get an answer, and you'd know the vibe straight away, right? Perez probably a little bit more reluctant, doesn't want to make that call because he knows the relationship we have with like Cypress and how it might be a little bit heavy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he told us if I call him, I'm gonna shoot him.
Here's another thing, right? Just because they provoke you, right? It does not mean you always jump into something. You know, you see them like rolling around, yada yada. Let them be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I personally, the fact that I hear about this, 4 slow rolls past us in the fudge, and they didn't do anything, that just shows how scared they were, bro. The thing is, Tictac, at the end of the day, it's not really your fault, but, you know, obviously that phone call, whatever happened, and Cat's phone call too, it united them for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, my phone call didn't change
see your
anything
point.
because
Yeah.
Lang called him while I was
Cat.
talking with the guys.
You can't say your phone call changed nothing. I'm sorry, but listen, any conversations that you have, this just think about it with our group. When someone calls our group and they say it, that story is told to our group like 20 times. I guarantee you. It's like fucking give a telephone. Someone says, oh, Cat called me and said this and this and this. And then that goes to another person, that goes to another person. And then one person calls Tic-Tac and then it goes back and forth, you know? This is the concern that we had yesterday, especially when we heard it, is that you made this call to them without the leader position around, you know? Like you're communicating with a different group, like Cypress, which is not a small group, by the way.
Okay, I communicated with Loco because he kept telling us it was not with Cypress.
Okay, but what did you say to him?
We just started talking, and I asked him if he was Cypress, and then he said, "Why you guys robbed us?" And I told him, "Well, you robbed us again. You robbed us before, so we got our get back." And he said, "Well, we didn't rob you, so he didn't own
Okay.
to what he did."
Yeah,
But
but here's
while
the
I was
thing,
on the
though.
phone, while I
Kat,
was on the phone,
you don't need to explain yourself to other people, you know? Like here's the thing. If people ask you why you did something, that's not you don't have to tell them. Like, yo, someone pressed us and robbed from our people, we do the same shit back. You literally don't need to do anything else. Or just say,
that's
hey,
what I did.
or hey, wait for one of the leaders to be around, like Benji and Ray, and then talk to them.
Also, just to clarify so things don't get mixed up, we had someone with us, right, that saw them kidnap our boys, rob them, recognize them, name drop them, and 30 seconds later we found him. We have more than enough to ourselves to know that it's 120% is him, and whether he knows that or not, that's his problem.
Sure,
They're
exactly.
acting
Ray.
stupid. They're acting
Yeah,
stupid.
exactly, but
we
that's the
know it's
thing,
them,
we
but they're
don't-
acting stupid.
Guys, we don't need to we don't explain to them why we're doing things. That's the thing about us. We're not police officers. Police officers need to find reasons as to why they're doing shit, you know?
Why did you call Cat? So what if they ain't claiming their set?
Because they kept rolling around us.
So what?
That's the whole thing.
Why did we
Hold
not
it
just
down.
clap him when he's rolling through?
Exactly. Hold it down.
But the thing is, like, in our eyes, in that moment, right? If we clapped him, that is bound to start conflict. Like,
No,
let's say we go clap
motherfucker.
him, that starts
The
conflict.
guy is not claiming to be fucking Cypress. You pushed him into Cypress. Which part of that is unclear to you? He is more Cypress than ever because you call asking about him.
Oh, we're just trying to avoid conflict. That's all.
That's not how you avoid conflict,
jumped
guys. This is how you
into
start
it, is
wars.
what I'm saying. That's why I'm sorry. You need to leave phone calls to people who are gonna fucking know how to do it. And I don't know why you're making phone calls behind Perez's back. Did he not tell you not to make it?
He said I was already dialing the phone.
Okay, so why did you not hang up the phone?
Listen,
know, I was already
listen.
on the call.
What I'm trying to say here, guys, okay? It's not about the conflict that we're having. It's the way that we have it is my major point here, okay? We don't need to suss out details of shit we don't give a fuck about. We rob people, we kill people, we take their shit. They come again, we take their shit again. And when you're the winning side, you don't call. You get what I'm saying? You got everything. Why the fuck you bothered? You're not losing. If you got robbed and you got shot on, then make the phone. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Why we got beef right now? Motherfucker, if I am getting free guns and free shit and people too scared to shoot me passing by my house, hey, feel free to keep doing what you're doing. Why are you trying to find out information that we don't give a fuck about? The guy said, if the guy calls up, right? If a motherfucker says, I'm not Cypress, that's all you need to know. That's the green light to clapping them to the moon.
Oh, God. No, Benji's completely right, though. Like 1,000% right. If people are doing shit and you're clapping them and they keep doing it, keep clapping them. Like, the only people you really need to talk to, guys, is us. Just let your boys know that these motherfuckers keep rolling up and trying to rob your people. As soon as you tell us, then we know what's going on. They know what's going on already. They know what the fuck they're doing. They're not stupid. And then if they call us and they're like, yo, what's going on? Then we can talk to them and be like, yo, you know what the fuck is going on. Don't act stupid. And let Benji and I take care of that. Or Perez, Reggie, or KJ. It's so easy. We have so many people that are around nearly 24/7, you know? And until then, until you guys are waiting, if they come through, they try to clap you guys, hold your shit down.
Okay, is anything unclear? Is there anybody that want to defend their point again?
It's not about defending a point. It's more about, like, I didn't know you guys was run like that. So.
Well, now you do. And listen, and listen, guys, okay? We're not saying that the leaders are like fucking perfect here, okay? Perez made mistakes. We made mistakes. Communication was bad. These are all simple things that we're going to fix. But the bottom line is, don't be the person that makes the wrong call. You get what I'm saying? Just do what you can do. Chill out. You know, behave, and everything's going to be okay. When we need you to go wild, trust me, there'll be a fucking massive green light and a bat signal in the sky.
Yep, it is what it is. We learn from it. We move on, guys. We're in a war right now. This is the bat single that Benji's talking about, and we'll just handle it until they call us, you know? We'll wait for them to contact us. Hey, by the way, if they call any of you and they're trying to end the war, what do you guys say? Kat, do you know what to say?
Call Benji and Ray.
Call Benji or Ray? Or even Perez, Reggie, or KG, but I would say Perez or Ray. Yeah, one of the leaders.
Yeah, one of the leaders will call you. It doesn't matter. All these guys, especially Reggie, KJ, and Perez, the thing is, guys, they have fucked up so many times, they know how to not fuck up as badly anymore. You know what I mean? Perez has made calls where he's probably fucked up 10 times, and then Ray just has conditioned him already. Same thing with KJ and Reggie, you know? It's all about how we handle things. And in the future, when you guys understand where we're going, you know, it'll be the same for you too. Please understand that we're doing this for a reason. It's not to put anybody down. It's not because, oh my God, you're not an adult, you can't talk on the fucking phone. It's just that we need to get our shit straight because we're a new crew. And the thing is, when you are a brand new gang like Hades, right? And the first phone call you get from fucking Tictac, they'll be like, what the fuck? The first phone call they get from Cat is like, who the fuck is that? You know, it's the impressions that we're trying to make. And once you've built up your name, it'll be automatic too. Just remember that, man. This is y'all's first gang too. Please understand that. Please appreciate it. You know, it's nothing else. Leave the talks to people that have dealt with them before. And hopefully, you know, Hades can shine, all right?